5, 4, 3, 2. Welcome to episode 7 of the TheDDVapeshow Show. I'm your host, The Dabber, and with me, my good buddy, Jesse. Say hi, Jesse.
How are we doing today?
We're doing great.
Excellent.
All right, we got one sponsor today. That's Rocky Mountain E-Cigs. Rocky Mountain E-Cigs, been in the Denver area since 2013. Been in the business of making quality signature e-liquid in a lab since then. This makes for a perfectly steeped house brand e-liquid, ready to vape upon purchase. So come check that out. We even have happy hour on Tuesdays and Wednesdays from 5 to 7 p.m. $7.50 30 mils, $15 60s, and Jesse 120 mil bottles for $30. Also, if you visit any of the locations that you saw on the screen, you can receive 15% off by mentioning the Dabber Danny Vape Show, as well as 10% off if you make a phone order to one of the locations. So I'll put up all the numbers. Call any one of those locations. You'll get free 2 to 4 day shipping. 10% off. Mention the Dabber Danny Show.
Excellent.
Let's get into our first segment.
What are you vaping on?
There we go. I'll go first today.
All right.
So last episode we set up the nunchaku stick, and we put this beautiful The Fountain cherry ice, excellent juice, and excellent mod. I really like this thing, so I've just been chilling with this, and ripping on it. It feels great.
I haven't been able to touch it since you got it, Jesse.
That's true. I kind of stole it, but I just love the way it feels. It's so, I don't know. It's not a feeling I can describe. I just really enjoy this thing in my hand, and that's that. It chucks. It's delicious juice. And that's all there is to it. And then I got my Veneno, always light up tank, beautiful Decepticon in my hand. And I am rocking the Cream Team Buttercream. And so last episode we did we're putting out a poll for the Cream Team Neapolitan ice cream. And so you can probably still check out that poll. I don't know if it's up, but and then the Buttercream is really delicious.
Thing lights up like a Christmas tree, Jesse.
Excellent. All right, Danny. Looks like you got some pods over there. What are you vaping on?
So my what are you vaping on this week is going to be based around some pod systems. So just a little bit to show you, we've got the OPS-1. I've got it plugged in here. It's a little bit dead, but it's got bypass. I love it. Check this out. In it, of course, I'm rocking the Siren by Elysian Labs. Got a new Elysian Labs Salt Nick here today that I'm checking out. It is the Artemis. So the Artemis is the Artemis is creamy pear strawberry lychee. Very good stuff. Very good stuff. I love the way this stuff smells. Love the way it vapes. I'm rocking the Artemis inside of the Aspire Breeze. So the Aspire Breeze is another one we promised a segment on. So loving this thing too, man. All pods today, Jesse.
All pods.
So a little bit, there's some real differences into these two pod systems we're going to get into. But first, before we do, we better talk about Advocacy. So Advocacy, go to righttobesmokefree.org and join the fight. And also look into your own local government's rules and regulations at casaa.org. That's CASA.org. As well as go to www.regulations.org. And that's the FDA's website where you can go and search vaping regulations that are going to be into effect. So go fight for your right to vape.
Don't let Colorado become San Francisco.
Don't let Colorado become San Francisco, New York, or Chicago.
Don't let Colorado become flavorless and boring.
Big announcement. Dabber Danny will be going to North Carolina for a vape convention August 2nd through the 6th. We'll be shooting some video out there and stuff. So look for that footage, and it's going to be a good time. It's going to be my first convention, Jesse. So I'm planning on having a really good time out there, and it's always fun doing something like that. Traveling for something you love.
Yeah, maybe your first vlog too.
Oh, maybe.
See how that goes.
Yeah, right. So very nice. So what we're gonna do is get into our third segment, Shop Pods of the Week.
Shop pods, huh? Not mods?
Shop Pods of the
Shop
Week.
pods.
We have 2 pod systems here today. The OPS-1 and the Breeze 2.
So the OPS-1 is actually, we just started selling that in the store. It's like brand new to us.
Yeah. So we'll start with the OPS-1. The OPS-1 is a pod system that is 81 millimeters high by 46 millimeters in width by 21 millimeters in depth. The weight, it's 224 grams. It's substantial for a small pod system. It's got an integrated 1100 milliamp hour battery, Jesse. That's why I can get like 2 days out of this thing before I have to charge it.
Yeah.
And I just put it on the charger for like 5 minutes. It's already blue.
Jeez.
Yeah, this thing is just ridiculously resilient. So 2 milliliter maximum juice capacity. It's the wattage, it's 8 watts to 12 watts, but it's self-adaptive, so it kind of regulates that on its own. There's no controls. The voltage range between 3.3 volts and 4.2 volts. There's 2 different pods you can get with this. The D pod, which is a direct lung pod, and a mouth to lung, which is called the M pod. So the D pod is 0.6 ohms. The M pod is 1.2 ohms. This is a durable zinc alloy construction. Single button operation, so just got that fire pin right up front here. LED battery life indicator. Check it out. Beautiful. That's great taste, Jesse, I think.
Just that little stripe.
I love it. I think that's just so sick looking. So it's a bottom fill vertical juice injection. So checking out this pod. There's right there. You pull that plug. Pull that plug right there. And that's where you fill it, people. Highly strong magnet. Very strong.
Beautiful.
Micro USB charging port has pass-through technology, meaning you can hit this thing while it's on the charger. Going down, it's got short circuit protection, overcharge protection, all your protections. Available. It's available in black, blue, rainbow, gold, and gunmetal. Here we have a white color as well. So, pretty nice colors too. I got the black, but they all look really rad. So it's available in black, blue, rainbow, gold, white, and gunmetal here at Rocky Mountain e-cigs. In the kit, you're going to get one OPS1, one 0.6 ohm D pod, one 1.2 ohm M pod, micro USB cord for charging, and instruction manual. The OPS1, you can get it here for $37.95 plus tax. Pretty well priced, Jesse, for what you get. What's great is you get 2 pods with this. So you get the M pod and the D pod, where like the drop in the air, you're only going to get 1 pod with that. And the drop is $38.95 in here. So for $1 less, you're getting 2 more pods, a little bit bigger battery. This might be for you. So really nice. So our second one we're going to look at, and then we'll get into the differences and comparisons. We got the Breeze 2. Breeze 2 is an all-in-one pod system. It has a single firing button operation. It's right there. Integrated 1,000 milliamp hour battery. So
A little bit smaller.
not much.
Like nothing.
And it does get good life too. So I've had really good life with it. It's got a 3 mil tank capacity, so it's got a little bit bigger tank than the OPS1. Top fill. The Breeze utilizes UTEC 0.6 ohm coils and UTEC 1 ohm coils. They say use the Salt Nick. We've established that you don't have to, but you can. I'm using the Salt Nick now, but I wasn't when we first looked at this device. So it's very versatile as far as what kind of juice you can put in it. It's got direct voltage output, so there's no like controls or anything. We've got a very compact profile. what I don't like about this over the Breeze is the coil. I don't like. I've found that I don't like the external coil as much. I like to just fill my tank up and go. Where this is, one day you're gonna have to replace this pod, and it just seems to me that if it's gonna be a pod system, it might as well be like the OPS1 and have built-in coils as well.
Yeah.
But maybe that's what's great about this, man. It's versatile, options.
Personal preference.
Yeah, if you want to still have a sub-ohm coil, you can get up on the Breeze too and just change out the coil in this tank. So where the OPS1, it's all in one. You just throw this out after so many uses. I usually get about 2 weeks out of a pod that has a built-in coil in it. So probably about the same out of the Breeze too. They're all about the same. If you prime them well, prep them well, take your time with them up front, they're going to last every bit of 2 weeks. I know that drop, a lot of those pod systems say you can fill it up to 5 times.
I don't know. I haven't had great luck. My drop usually it's pretty burnt out pretty quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've noticed.
So a little cloud comparison on here's the OPS1 cloud comparison here. And I do have the D pod in here right now, the direct lung pod. So Breeze 2 cloud comparison. About the same. I notice the flavor might be just a little better on the Breeze 2. Just might.
Yeah. Well, it's got that coil type too. It's like an actual coil.
Yeah. But so another thing I wanted to talk about was CBD. So Elysian Labs, we've stocked their new CBD products, their Nilla White Cake, Fluffy. We got the Fluffy right here. That's what I'm using in this other pod in the OPS1. So here's the mouth to lung pod for the OPS1. I've got the Fluffy 150 milligram CBD in here, and just a little bit of an Easter egg. Look out and be anticipating the Dabberdanny 420 show, where we'll be talking more about the 420 side of this shop. So look for that. CBD though, it's the first time we're talking about it on the show. So all I got to do is take this. Here's my CBD pod. Here's my nicotine pod. So I just take this and take it out. Fits right in there. It is a tighter hit, Jesse. Really tight. Tastes really good though. It's really good stuff. You want to try this out, Jess?
Yeah. Get
Try
that
to see.
OPS. That OPS in my hands. Oh, I like it. It's got a little carbon fiber looking badge on it.
It's kind of a coincidence, isn't it? Smock Joy doing the carbon fiber. Smock does carbon fiber on all their mods too. Most of them. A lot of them.
That's really good. I like that.
Yeah.
This is a cool little piece, man.
I've been digging it.
The magnetic.
It's
like
so
it.
tight. I love that. I love it. Yeah, so the OPS1, it's got big magnets on it. That's how the pods go in, where the Breeze 2, you're going to have these two buttons on the side here, so clicks it right out. These are both very stable pods as far as how they plug into the system. I mean, you get a real nice click with the Breeze 2.
Yeah.
Did you hear that?
That's big click.
One more time.
Oof.
That feels good. Love it for this little guy, man. Breeze 2, come check it out. $37.90. I think both of these pod systems are the same price in Rocky Mountain e-cigs.
How do the pods themselves though price, or the coils for the Breeze?
So you can get a two-pack of the pods for the OPS1 for roughly $12. the Breeze 2 is a 5-pack of coils for about the same price. You get a 20% discount on those, so buy 4 get 1 free. That's with any 5-pack of coils in Rocky Mountain E6. So that's a really good. I think it's a really good price. I mean, if you have to buy one of these bottles of juice, last me forever. They last me like 3 weeks. And these little 30 mil stubbies. I mean, and I'm hitting on it regularly. We're always hitting other devices and stuff, but I use this juice and a pod system pretty regularly, and I can tell one of these bottles lasts a while. So you thinking $19.95 for a 30 ml juice every 2-3 weeks, maybe a couple pods a week. It's going to be cheaper than smoking cigarettes still. And that's what we base everything on, guys. What a pack of cigarettes cost versus what, this stuff costs. So it's kind of how we work it. 3 great Elysian Labs juices. We've got, again, the Siren, which has been on the show many times. The Artemis, which is that new creamy pear strawberry lychee. And as well as the fluffy CBD. So good stuff. So good stuff. You can get any one of these bottles of juice for $19.95. So come check that out. This week's Twitter poll will be the Artemis by Elysian Labs.
Is that the creamy pear something lychee?
This is the creamy pear strawberry lychee. So creamy pear strawberry lychee comes in a 30 milliliter chubby stubby gorilla bottle like this for $19.95 plus tax. We're not selling this yet, Jess.
Not yet.
That's right.
Let us know though if you want it. If you've had it, you tasted it, you vaped it.
So this is our Twitter poll this week. Yes or no, should Rocky Mountain E6 carry Elysian Labs Artemis?
I vote yes.
Thank you to all of our listeners, watchers, and subscribers. Big thanks to our sponsor, Rocky Mountain E6. Please leave a like and comment. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell for notifications if you are watching this on YouTube. Find this podcast on YouTube, Vimeo, links on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and audio on SoundCloud. We also have a Patreon. That's www.patreon.com/TheDDVapeshow. All episodes uploaded to our social media will be linked to our Patreon, and Jesse and I will also get around to putting up some extras, as well as we'll get into some giveaways. We just need to build it a little bit more. We just need to get those views up, and once we get to a certain point, we will do our first giveaway. I will say our first patron will automatically be eligible for a free 60 milliliter bottle of e-liquid of their choice when we do a giveaway. So when that giveaway goes down, that first patron will send them a bottle of juice. And we'll keep track of that. So come check us out. You want to do a cloud comp, Jess?
I do want to do a
Here, why don't
cloud
you
comp.
do the OPS,
Okay.
and I'll do the Breeze 2.
All right. Well, we got to make sure is this the D pod or the M pod?
Oh, we need to get you hooked up with the D pod.
That's what I'm saying.
I was going to try to cheat
He always
you.
cheats, dude. He uses an RDA when I use like a pod or something. All right, let's do it.
1, 2, 3. Bastard. Thanks so much.
Have a good one.
Peace out.